is going on, everybody? Today is July 6th. It's almost 12 p.m. my local time. How's everybody doing today? My voice is weird. Oh, I see why.
How's that? Is that better? Alrighty. Caught me off guard. Awesome, awesome. What's going on, everyone? You guys are having a lovely Tuesday. Sorry about the robotic voice. I can't tell if Dizzy's doing a bit. There we go. All right, we're ready. We are good to go. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. See what time it is in the world as usual. It is currently 12 p.m. where I am. It is 9 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 11 a.m. Central, and 4 p.m. UTC. Welcome, everyone. We have 14 people in the chat right now. Have you been masking your voice for phone calls or something? No. Yeah, I call the local pizza shop and make some weird noises. You know, like, I don't know how this is gonna sound. Actually, let me just, hold on. How's the sound? My name is Radio Demon. I could be T-Pain.
We're doing some demon stuff.
Alright, I think that's enough. Alrighty, guys. That's enough hooligans for today. Alright, guys, we're gonna be building some stuff today. We're gonna be building some VoxEdit stuff. See what the VoxEdit world is doing today. Got some people building some crazy stuff as usual. Change up this music real quick. Welcome everybody again. Outta Hill, what's going on? SBSC1, welcome. Vizu3, good morning, friend. Slaterade, how's it going? Cynthia Gabriel, welcome. Tom Voxel in the house, baby. Tom Voxel. Haven't seen you in a while, friend. Welcome. Welcome. All right, guys, we're going to be building a teleporter today. We're going to be building a teleporter in VoxEdit. I'm excited to see what we're going to be doing, honestly. If you guys want to build along, we have the Discord Builders Hub channel. Make sure you go in there and build along with me if you like to do so. Or you can build your own teleporter. Let's open some lo-fi. Where's our lo-fi vibes? Dun, 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 dun. You guys like that? Good to be back. Good to have you back, friend. Or we could do a Lula beat. Actually, we could do some Cybertronic stuff, right? Because I think we're gonna do some kind of a cyberpunkish thing. If I can find some cyber songs. That's too cyber. Let me see what else we have. Hold on, guys. Let's see what we got in our lovely Sandboard. Music. That's my winning song for deal for sand or no sand. EDM. Oof. Oh yeah. You have some huge scene. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about, Slateroid. What do you guys think? Lo-fi or something like this? Is that too loud? Lo-fi, please. You can change it up. This gives me like the energy. That's right. Let me actually see how that sounds. 1 second. Alrighty. Hey, V's in the house. Welcome, V. Welcome, V. We're going to be building a teleporter today. I'm excited. I'm trying to get my sketches together. But if you guys want to build along, please go to our Discord. And I want to see you guys post your build alongs into the Discord. Maybe we could do a prize. I don't know. We'll see. Vzoo 3D. iCode Warrior. What's up, 2X Bro? What's going on, man? I'm sorry if I missed anybody. I'm just going up the chat, making sure I don't miss anybody. Jax. What's going on, Jax? Where is the Discord link? The Discord link should be right there. Econ Art, baby. Let's go. You guys like this music? You guys want to get started? If you like this music, we can get started. If you don't, let me know. I'm going to take a majority vote. This is kind of putting me in the mood. All right, we're going to build a teleporter. And we might actually, depending on how fast we get through this, we might go into the game maker. Let's see. I'm excited. I usually don't get too excited about building something on VoxEdit. But this one I am pretty excited about. We are building, Jax, a teleporter, which I'm going to be using, possibly. It's going to be a futuristic teleporter. To create a controller panel. Controller is required to be able to move your full object around. Let's call this, let's do the first part as a floor, I guess. Let's do the floor first, and then we'll do the surrounding objects. All right, we're going to say, I'm really bad at naming things. Have you guys had that issue where you're like, you just don't know what to name your object? I'm going to call this floor parent. For those that are coming in, we are, hey Julia, we're building a teleporter. I should turn this into a bear. Yeah, you should, man. I want it. We're going to be building a teleporter. Maybe to use in games. Let's see. Floor, parents. So if I want to make the floor, I'm going to make a cylinder floor, and I'm going to have 2 cylinder sides. And then what's going to happen is when the light beams up or sideways, that's going to cause my person to kind of teleport, right? Almost like a time machine. There's going to be a little screen in the front. So let's start with the floor. I'm going to call it FL1. You ask me why I'm calling it FL1. We'll see in a minute. So we're not going to be building a voxelized circle. We're going to be building a clean circle with nodes, right? So there's multiple ways we could do this. How big do we want it? Do I want it to be 64 by 64? Let's build an avatar size right now. Okay, just want to kind of see 32 by 32, and then the 64. Oops, 64 in height. All right, so assume that's our avatar. And this is just to help with scale. So I'm going to right click, say set it to floor. So that way my pivot point is at the floor in the center. And I can now create a new, say, avatar, right? And then we can place that into the avatar zone. Now we know how big we can get it. So let's try to create the floor piece now. I'm going to call this floor base. And I think I want it like, I don't know how big. Let's see, 34, 64. Let's try 64. 32 is too high. We're going to do 10. 10 is too high. Let's do 5. Let's do 64 by 64. It might be a little too big, but we're going to see if that's too big. And set it to floor as usual. That way, when we rotate it, it's rotating on the floor. Floor 1, let's take a look at that. Yeah, that's too small, I think. It could be the right size. Make it a little bigger. Let's do 100. Let me know in the chat if the music gets too disturbing or too hype. Yeah, I think 100 is the right size. I am Nigul. We need emote stickers. I need to get this channeled, partnered already. Yeah, man. Let's go, Slater. What are you waiting for? Slacking, friend. All the time, my nodes are 0.1, 0.2, etc. Exactly, Via. Man. Maxi Mac in the house. What's going on, friend? Yeah, we're gonna be building a teleporter today with a bottom node, kind of a circle, and then we're gonna have 2 side nodes on it, or 2 side pieces that with some light effects and whatnot. We're gonna have a teleport. This was actually Oscom's idea. So I was like, what should I build? He's like, build a teleporter. I'm like, okay. Man wants a teleporter. We're gonna build him a teleporter. Always want to center to the floor, just so it goes pops right in the center. That's perfect. So what we're gonna do next is make sure we enable our mirrors and then start cropping away some parts of the actually, I'm just gonna erase the tops. See, what I want to do is create a box. 1, 2. Oh man, I should have created an uneven. Let's do 101. I always like having an odd shape. The reason being is that way I can always have 1 in the center. All right, so 1, 2 is in the center, 3, 4. Right, there you go. I always like having that symmetry. That's what you call it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're gonna have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what's this going to do? And we can make this as thick as we want. The smaller you make it, the smoother your piece will be once you put it all together. I want it to be pretty smooth, so I think this is good. Let's do 5 for now. We'll adjust it accordingly. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to push out. Oops, I made a mistake. There you go. 101, 101. I think all is good unless I'm missing something. Nope, we're all good. Okay. Everything's good. All right, so now I'm going to move this in. Another thing I could do is just create it with a box, make it faster. All right, so we've built this piece now. You can also do it the other way where you have a partial piece. Do I want the bottom to be filled? Yes, I do. Okay. So I'm going to do this. I don't usually get into coloring first. I'm going to make it a little gray. And then we're going to rise it up a few. I think that's a good size. This is about 4. Yeah. Do 1 more. Maybe do 3. All right. Cool. So we're going to set it to 4 again, just because we keep changing our dimensions. Now, another thing you can do is just if you want to see scale without affecting your visual, you can either hide it, or what I like to do is erase it. And then I can always do this to see my scale. I don't need that anymore. So now FL1, we're going to duplicate it, FL2, right? And then we're going to rotate it in the inspector. Let's do 5 degrees. Let's do 10 degrees. Or 6 degrees. See, if I do 6 degrees, you'll start seeing this little gap. If I do, I just want to see where my point is, right? If I do 5.5, yeah, we can do 5. I think we'll just do 5. 5 is good. And then we just have to do this a few times around so we can fill it up. We'll do 10, right? FL4, 15. Keep doing this. By distracting, I mean it clashes with you when you're explaining. Oh, turn the music down a little bit. Of course. Of course. 1 second. Let's do this. Is that better? Is that better? Let me change it up too. Is that better? Is it the same? Is it still distracting? I could go lower. I think it's good. I can hear you well over the music. Okay. I do a little bit more. I think that's good. Alrighty. Where were we? Thank you, V, for that. This is 15. We're going to do 20. And I'll speak a little louder, too. We're going to do 20. FL4, 6. Let's do 6. So this is 20, 25, right? FL7, and we're gonna have a perfect cylinder, guys. So 30, 25, 30, and then this has to be 35. So we're incrementing by 5 each time. And ideally it should meet up. 40. This is the method, or one of the methods that you can have a perfect cylinder. Another option is you can do just the one piece and just go all around with that piece. There's multiple ways. FL11, we got 40, 45, and this is going to be 50. We're almost done with this part. FL12, 55, and FL13, 60. Damn, you missed it. All I did was basically Mac. I did a shape that's a square voxel with sort of a cross, right? And then what I'm doing is just rotating by 5 degrees every time. All right. So duplicating, rotating by 5 degrees every time. So it's 100 voxel size. 101 voxel size with 5 blocks wide, and I'm just rotating it 5 degrees. So this is 60, and duplicate it FL14 and do it 65. Hope that makes sense. Let me know if you need to understand it a little bit more. I can go over it again. FL15, I'm going to do 70. I'm feeling this music, man. I'm loving it right now. FL17. Sometimes it's hard to get in that mood. You guys know what I mean? As you can see, now the voxel is reduced, right? So we could have probably went with like a 3 instead of a 5, but I'll show you what happens if I do that. And the good thing about once you have these nodes in place, you can always reuse this, because here's why, right? Let's say I save this. Right now we have a perfect cylinder. You guys see that? Non-voxel cylinder. Of course, you'll have some like Z fighting if you have different colors. But I'm going to show you guys what happens if I like, say, reduce this side by 1 by 1. So there should be 3 now. And I think that should still be enough. But what's going to happen is you're going to get these shapes now, right? So yeah, if that's the look that you're looking for, then, you know, this is definitely something you can do too. Use that. You can also do like one side higher than the other, and then you'll get like kind of that effect. All right, cool. So I'm pretty much done with that piece for now, and we're gonna reuse this because what's gonna happen is we're gonna have the side pieces, but the side pieces are gonna be hollow. All right, so that's our floor. But now watch this, right? If I wanted to create the same piece, I don't have to do all that work again. I just need to replace the voxel, right? So here's what I'm gonna do. I will make a little raised piece. I'm gonna duplicate this, call it floor, duplicate it, floor, I'm gonna call it floor 2. And then you'll see, you'll get like this second piece, right here, see that? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this and call it floor 2. I don't know what to name my things, so it's okay. But what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna have a circle on top of it that's kind of almost hollow, but not really. So do that. what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase a little bit from here. Let's see. Let's do erase and then choose the box. And then erase here. Okay. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's a total of 40. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Let's try that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That should be 30. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is with the second piece, I'm going to start replacing these nodes. You'll see the form is already taking place as we continue. I could have also done this with the single shape too, by the way. Like, I didn't have to create two separate nodes. I could have done it with a single box where I just created this higher piece on top of that other one. But then I wouldn't have the flexibility of moving it around and maybe changing it up a bit, right? So, and I want that. So notice that I have one more left. Right now, you'll see that this is becoming kind of hollow. But one thing I did forget to do, I want to also take it from this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's say. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's save that. Now you'll see the shape that I'm trying to get to. But I think I need to make it a little bit more from what I'm thinking. Let's change this color up a little just so it's differentiates. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come bring it in. I could select it too, but it's easier for me to just click away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to do 5 erased on the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what that looks like. All right. So now we have that shape coming together. And I think I want to raise it a bit too. I want to raise it a bit more. Let's do 5. Cool. Very nice. Now, next piece. What are we doing next? We're going to go into the detail and coloring later on. The demo on my software, I will check the Here Addicted. Wait till yeah, man, I can't wait till Half Door uses the audio plugin. Yeah, guys, make sure after the show you can post what you're building along with us. All right, so I can use this now for multiple things. Now, what I'm going to do, let's see. Do I want to build? I'm trying to see what I should do. Okay, so this size is 5. So I want to build. Let's see what this is. This is 101. And this one is, let's see, you can always do this to kind of see. This is 18. Okay. 18. Cool. So we're going to build a new piece. I'm going to call it line, or call it, I don't know, part 1. Okay. And then it's going to be, I'm going to make it, that's 5. I'm going to make it like 3 height, and then make it 5 thickness, and then I think 5 in length, and then see what that's going to look like. Hold on. Maybe a little longer. And then we're going to do center set to set. Do I want to do floor on this one? I want to do set to center on this one, not floor. Cool. Let's put that and see what that looks like. Let's call it edge parent. And call this edge 1. So if you want to do like an angle at the edge that's meeting with the ground, you could do that. Edge 1. Right, and I don't want to move the parent. The parent's going to move in the center, because let's show you why. All right, so we're going to make it a little longer and a little thinner. I'll make it a little longer and a little thinner. So the height should be 2, even 1 maybe. And then we're going to make it, let's say 12. All right. Okay, cool. So what I want to do is make this so that I have a piece that's like this, okay? And I can hold shift to kind of get like a proper angle, like a 20 degrees, whatever, right? And if I want to just adjust that, I can make it a little shorter maybe. Let's do 10. Set the center. Very cool. So now, as you can see, it's coming together. All right, so you can all right, cool. So I want this piece. If I wanted this piece all around, I could just duplicate it and just have different, I could have it fully curved. Or what I will be doing is replicating the parent. Okay. Saying edge parent 1. Man, if Panda sees me making all these nodes, she's going to be freaking out. Ideally, right, so that's on a 90 degrees. So now I can put one at the 90 degrees here, replace it. And this is why we need the parents to be able to easily keep that rotation and still have the ability of moving things around. All right, so we have 180. Cool. And then we're going to do another one. How's everybody doing, by the way? I hope you guys are having a lovely day. And then 270, right? So now I have this shape coming together. And then what I could technically do, okay, once I have those 4 edges, right? I could do another step and just say edge, edge. Put all these in here. Okay. Now we have one parent that's controlling all four, and then duplicate that. Call it edge 2, right? I don't care. And then now I can do this, right? Look at that. It's coming along. It's coming along. Very cool. Okay, so that's going to be the bottom of the teleporter. I would do more details. I'm just thinking what else I can do to it right now. You do lines. Another thing I want to do is maybe do some pieces that are like coming off like this. I could do that, I guess. So let me try that. I'm gonna do edge parent, edge corner, right? That's the one over here. So what I want to do with this one, oops, it's on this side. What I want to do with this one is I want to have another piece that's kind of coming out that way. Okay. But I want to place it without changing the parent. Without changing the parent. Right, so we're going to duplicate this part, call it part 2. We're going to make that one thinner. This one's 5. We're going to make this one maybe 2. And actually make it even longer. Say 15. Let's see how that works out for us. To the center. All right. We're going to take this piece and replace that piece. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to make sure that piece comes through. Right, and what I can do is like this, for example. For this specific piece, I think we need to do a different pivot point. Here's what I want to do with it. I want to move the pivot point back here to 0. And maybe even on top. Let's try that. Here's why. Because when I rotate it, I don't want it to protrude up above the piece. Right, so I'm going to move that around this way. Okay, and here's another reason why. I'll show you in just a second. And I'm putting the other side. It's going to be easier for me to place it. And if I make it shorter or longer, it will only affect that one side. Right? If I make this shorter now, say to 12, my pivot point will still be back there, so it'll just get shorter. See that? And just to do a little bit more adjustments so it fits in properly. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that for now, just as an example. You can have pivot point to center of the circles so that you can just copy around the same place. Yeah, exactly. Can I check my DMs? I can check my DMs. Just hold on to it, Oscom. I'll tell you. I'll send it over to you. Okay, cool. So now what I can do is do the same thing that I did for the edges, right? And I could have done this before I duplicated that other piece, or other pieces, so to speak, right? So if I wanted to do that, I could have, but I'm just going to do, let's close this off. I'm going to say edge, corner, main, whatever, right? And then I'm going to move this one into that. And then I'm going to duplicate this. Not that actually. Wait a minute. Yes, that is the piece I want. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this. Green edge. Edge when I hate names. Okay. And then now I can move this around. Oops. What are you doing? I'm using the wrong one. I can now just come here. Just pop those in to the other ones. And then of course do your final adjustments afterwards. And you can repeat it for the other side. Right. I would ideally like to do some cool shapes around it. And these streams go by fast. All right, and then do it one more time. Cool. And then a few more times. Choosing long names. As you can see, you get the idea, right? So you can make different shapes and spirals and whatnot, and it's just time, right? It's just how much time you want to invest into your asset. I'm going to do it one more time, and that should give me a full edge corner. Right? That gives kind of a futuristic vibe in terms of shape, right? It's kind of like almost like a saw. It's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to save that. Now, what I can do is, if I wanted to, I can obviously replace this on the other side and have another piece coming from there. EC1. Okay, cool. And if you want to clean it up, I believe this should not break. If I take this and put it under here, yeah, I can like put it all under this one thing, right? So I'll parent it under there. And then now, if I wanted to, I could just move this around, right, without issues. I'm going to duplicate that. I'm going to call it right panel. And then what I'm going to do now is that whole piece that I just took. All right, I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees to the right. Okay. Move it, let's say 70. Yeah. We're going to do something a little different on that side. And then we're going to raise it. So it's like that. The reason why I took that is so I can still use those nodes if I wanted to. And I'm not going to do the right side yet. Because now we're going to change a few things. First of all, I want to make it hollow, completely hollow. So the base should be hollow. I'm going to clone the base again. Say base panel, right? And then edit it. And then let's see, do a block out. All right. Get my mirrors up. Not even counting this time. Like I said, you could always use the boxes too, depending on what you want to do. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I like 4. 2, 4. Okay, perfect. So now, watch. All I have to do, select one of them, just go into the floor panel, and then chase this base panel all the way around. Wish there was a quick way of just selecting all and like say, hey, change all these assets. It's a fairly simple process. How you guys doing? You guys enjoying the show so far? All right. So now we have this hollow shape. That's fine. And trying to see what else I can do. I'm gonna remove these other pieces. I think I'll wait on until I decide what I want to do with that. I'm going to use the other piece to create, since I already have the nodes in place, to create sort of an edge inside the hollow. So again, what we're going to do is do this. See, instead of floor 2, we're going to say panel 2, and then to create the edge for it. Actually, I might not even need it. Let me think. Yeah, I might not even, I might just scrap it. I might not even need that. I'm just gonna remove this, guys. I'm not gonna need that. If I need it, I can always get it again and create it again. Because I want this piece to be different. Yeah, I'll just delete it. It's fine. So I want to make this one thicker, though. I do want to make it thicker because I do want to do some coloring to it. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it 5. Good morning, Archie Flu. What's going on, man? We're building a teleporter. I want to see you guys build a teleporter in the Builders Hub Discord. Send over your build-alongs. Let's choose this color. Start going to the coloring in a minute. All right, so we're gonna make this a line, and then we're gonna make it shine, baby. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's the center, and then that should start to give our. Yeah, there you go. Okay, it's starting to get our color in place. You see that? And then what's gonna happen is we're gonna choose kind of a metallic color. Metallic color, kind of like a grayish, bluish, like that, almost. Maybe a little like that. Okay. Yeah, that's coming along. And then another thing I can do is I can put another color, make it a little darker, and then give it a kind of like a edge, right? So if I do that, let's see what that's gonna look like. And I want to do a lighter version of it onto the right of it. Not too light. Paste that just a little lighter to give kind of a depth into that ridge. Okay. So it's coming along, but it's too frequent. Let's do this. Let's turn off the edge. And every time this rotates, I wonder what happens if I just put it on one side. Right, if I just put it on the one side, it's only showing on the quarter. Okay. Because if you only rotate it a quarter, that's okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. So I like that. And then if I wanted that to kind of go around, right, I just have to do the same thing here. Oops. And make sure we do it around the whole shape. Right, looks like we have the arc power in between. Same thing here. Am I missing anything in chat so far? Go West in the house. Of course I'm missing. I'm missing Go West. What's going on, man? I'm building a teleporter of sorts. I have no idea what we're building, but it's coming along. Right now I got that full edge, right? I have my little glitters around it. I'm thinking if I should make it thicker. What do you guys think? Add more sparkle. If I make it thicker, you can make it different blues too. Okay, so that gives, I like that. I like it. It's a lot better. Okay, cool. Cool. And you can always go back and add more texture and details and whatnot. I'm just going to color, take this shape here, or this color. Try to change that color so it matches. Cool. And then I want this color to match with the edge piece that we have there. You can always go do texturing and stuff onto this. Right, so if we wanted to do some, maybe I'm just trying to think what we should do. A little thick. I love making bigger assets because you can do more detail. Change up the song a little bit. Hold on, guys. Let's go into lo-fi this time. Okay. A little bit more chill. Meh, it's okay. Not my best work. Okay, cool. Now, how do we connect these two together? What I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate the other one too on the other side. But I'm thinking if I should do it before or after. I think I'll do it after I connect it. So I want to have a piece that's kind of holding it. Let's call it holder parent. Okay. And then do holder 1. Just don't color overlap the parts that avoid Z fighting. Yeah, I was mentioning that earlier. Just plugging away in financial aid. Make sure you reject those financial aids. Go west. Give those kids no reason to get some education. They don't need education. They just need to be in the metaverse. All right, so we're gonna call this holder pipe. Let's call it a pipe. I'm really bad with names, guys. Let's do 4 by 4, and then make it. Let's start with 32, and if that's too short, then or if it's too thick, we'll see. I'm gonna put this on the floor again. Cool. Holder parent. And then instead of moving the actual holder pipe, since it's now somewhere we're putting it on outside of the 0 center, I'm going to move with the parent. All right. Because when I duplicate this, I want to be able to just move the parent to where it is. And then, so So we know that the other one is at 70. Okay. That means I put these at, let's see, it should be at 70 exactly. Yeah, it is. But the problem is, I think the piece is on the bottom rotate. So if I were to do center, so I gotta go here. Yeah, it's in the bottom right now. I'm going to change this to center. And that should just align exactly where that holder is. Cool. Because if you remember, we did this on so pivot points are important, guys. So parent pipe. So what we're going to do is we're going to make one piece here. Of course, not like that. Kind of like on an angle. And then have like a connector. I might make it thinner. Just think this through. Thinner. Okay. And then we can press this button here, which is trim volume. It'll rip it up, and then we'll do set to floor. Once again, just to make sure it's at the right zone. Right, okay. I think that's the right size. And then, since the parent is there, I want to move this and rotate it 45 degrees. Another way you can do this is do negative 45. That'll be too much. That's too much. Maybe negative 20. Yeah, about right. Maybe even 15. Negative 15. Yeah. Okay. Let's make that longer. Let's do 40. Okay. Perfect. Well, it's a little short. I'll do it. Maybe 42. Right. And then once we have our piece in place, you can always like go around and make shapes and extrude whatever. Right. Okay, cool. And that is our floor. It's touching the floor. And if I wanted to make like a piece that is like, I don't know. Let's think. So if I were to add, let's say 4 wide, even 5, okay? And this is not to make it wider. I'll show you in a second. And what I'm going to do is select all of it, and then move this. All right. So, we need to make it 4. Let's do 4. All right. And then move this here, make it 4. All right, you're moving. There you go. And then I can go around and, you know, I can do it outside with nodes too, but if you're lazy like me, you can do, you know, some shapes around it. Too. Right, and then maybe like a piece that's shooting out from here. It's kind of like a cable almost, right? And you can have that like right, and then yeah, texturize and whatnot. So you'll have like that, whatever, right? If you're wrapping like a cable around it or something, maybe a different color. And I think I'm gonna flip it the other way around. And do flip, save it. Cool, so now I got like some piece of something. Cable doesn't usually wrap around that way, but it's fine. It's okay. All right. And I can go more and more, but we're already in the hour. Just want to finish this one up. So now I'm going to duplicate this and say holder parent 2. And I can just rotate it, right? There you go. And then it'll fit in there exactly where it should be. Go back and edit that. This is not looking like exactly how I imagined, but just needs more time. And then what you can do is take these holders, push it into the right. Oops. Oh. Hey, wait a minute. Because this one is on a different rotation. That's fine. We can always do this. Create a new parent called left panel 1, whatever. Right? Just pop that in there. And then I can just take this, and then I can say right panel 2. And then just do this. Right? Boom. Okay. Very nice. What do you guys think so far? Now, it's as fast as I can go, guys. How did you get that point on the bottom plate? Can I see that layer? Which layer? I'm rejecting a SAP appeal right now. SAP. Which, could you describe what you mean? And then, slider rate. I might go a little longer. That's cool with you. Just not too long, just a little longer. Let's do this. Let's add something to this piece. Floor base 2. I want to add some of that arc element into this as I'm thinking about it. Ooh, that's interesting. We could do that too. That is an interesting concept. Let's try that. Meh. I don't know. You can try it. Of course. Lower. There you go. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, look at that. Very cool. Okay. So it's coming together. All right. It is coming together for sure. We can do the top layer a little darker. And then if you want to do shadows or like shiny things, I would recommend using nodes for a type build like this, because as Tom Voxel mentioned, you start doing like, let me show you, if you start doing like some colors, what'll happen is you'll get some Z fighting, right? So but I'm just gonna keep it for now. Come on. There you go. Very cool. Let's see what that does. That's cool. It's getting there. It's getting there. But you see this is all Z fighting. So I do recommend, if you want to do something like this, if you see, I wouldn't have had this issue if I took the longer route and didn't do a cross, but if I did like a full circle, I wouldn't have had this issue. But this is what it's called, Z fighting, right? Because there's overlapping pieces. But as long as it's the same color, it should be okay. Another thing you could do is duplicate that piece and use the same piece and just remove everything else, right? So here's what I would do. If I don't want to rebuild this whole thing, what I would do is I would, first of all, copy this color because I like it. And then let me paint. Oops. Let me paint this. And here's what I will do with this. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this whole piece, the floor piece. Okay. The floor 2, right? I'm going to duplicate it. Let's say floor texture. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is copy this and call it floor texture, right? And then I'm going to edit this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create that exact piece. Okay. With, was this the color? Yeah. Okay. And create this exact same texture that I liked or enjoyed, right? And then I'm going to remove everything else. And that should resolve my Z fighting. Technically, I think. Let's try. I think. Not too sure. We're gonna see. Say floor texture. And here's why it'll resolve it. I'll show you guys in just a second. We're gonna put it, first of all, on all of them. Okay. Essentially, it's the same piece. And you still see the Z fighting there, but give me 1 second and I'll show you what to do to resolve this. All right, now you still see the Z fighting, right? So what you just need to do is come to its parent floor texture, click on move, and literally just move this up by 0.01, and voila. There you go. And you got some Z fighting there, obviously. You can move, you can make it bigger, you can make it smaller, I don't know. For this one, I'm not gonna bother, I'm just gonna delete it from the edge. So, at least it's not, yeah. There you go, no more Z fighting, you're done. It still looks pretty cool in my opinion. You can do different colors and shapes and sizes. I think that's coming along pretty great. What do you guys think? Kind of want to make that floor the base floor, the middle part a little darker. Let's try that. There you go. Again, right, you have the same issue here. But that is because we didn't have the same number of sizes. But you can do some cool shapes like that. I just need to make sure I do this a little bigger. Ooh, that'd be dope. Let's do this. There you go. Perfect. Cool. Very nice. What do you guys think? I like it. I like it. Now, thinking. So, what I want to do is something else. One last thing that I want to do. So, I want to do an animation, and then we'll wrap up the show. I'm gonna call this what should we call it? Beam. Let's call it beam. Okay. So, but now, catch you later, everybody. Leaving. Oh my God, Wayward's in the house. What's going on? Thank you, Wayward. Welcome. We're building a teleporter. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's a teleporter. Doing some interesting things. We're gonna do a beam. So we're gonna use that same node that we used on the left side, the right panel, and duplicate it. Let's say beam, beam 2, and put it under beam. Beam is over there, so this is over there. So we're gonna move this in the center. Hold Shift, boom. Okay. Now we're gonna copy that, whatever this is. I think it was base panel. I'm gonna call it beam panel. Okay. And then we're gonna edit it. Now this is going to be literally full, just beam. Not beans, beams, guys, beams. Tough crowd. Tough crowd. Wayward, I need you. Help me. All right, cool. So I'm gonna do what? What am I gonna do? Actually, I could just keep it like that, and then I'll just use a different color beam. Let's do green. I have no idea. All right. And then, I think it looks good at this, buddy. Start doing our beam. Oh, I forgot to do something. Well, we could have it move up and down too. Thinking. Let's see. This is in the center. Let's do 100. No. All right. And then for the blue, the same thing. All right, all done. Now, make sure we turn on the sparkly. Well, we might not need to. Doesn't matter. Cool. All right. Now, we just have to make sure we just put this beam panel on our all of them. So we only have it in a few of them right now. All right. So as you can see, we can keep using the same geometric stuff to kind of build what we want to build. Right. The problem is, how do I get this thing to show up all of a sudden? I think that's the biggest issue right now. So this is there, that's there, and then one thing that I do want to do is do to the center, and then save, and that should bring it to the center. All right, and then wish I made it a little shorter, but let's take this beam down. Underground. Right. And then, we'll do, let's do duplicate animation. We'll just do new animation. Call it beaming 01. So if it's beaming, all right, we can have it pretty much show up instantly, like that. That should work. And then we'll have it rotate like on this angle. So I can't see it. Let's do like that. That's what that looks like. All right, so now I can actually turn off one of the lights to see it. All right, okay. Change the color later on. Actually, let's do this. Make it a darker yellow. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then what you want to do is if you move this should just snap into place. Yeah. right? So when you turn it on, like you can always do states like, you know, turning on, make it longer. Make it slower, right? Okay, I want it to go faster. That means I should do this at the end, right? It's slowing down. There you go. Then I can have it. I think, whatever. Right? I can actually do this too. No! What is it doing? Alright, just copy pasted it. Might need to rotate it. So I need to do a full rotation. So this is currently at let's see, 2350. And then choose a long way right. I wish this actually worked in the game maker, but it doesn't. There we go. And then copy this. Actually, copy this, paste, and then copy this, and then go to 2 and paste. That should work. If I deleted it. Nope, it's not gonna work. Oh. This needs to be different. So try that. It's going the other way. It's okay. That's what I intended to do. Right, 3-second beam. Doing coordination, whatever. Want to always make sure you have your all your frames in the right place, right? So go to the controller and just hit this little button here, and that's our beaming thingy, guys. All right, so it turns on, beams, and then turns off. So cool. You can actually see what that looks like in the game maker, maybe. You guys want to? Oh, Pickaxe Master Official, thank you for the raid. Oh, don't forget, we have a meeting in a bit. Ah, wait a minute. Okay, cool. Yeah, I do have to drop, guys. Poke the bear sound effect. I do notice you. I was too inside the VoxEdit zone. You need my favorite color. My favorite color is probably either orange or blue. You are my favorite bear. Just saying thank you, Wayward. Alrighty, guys. Where's the throw command? The throw command won't exist for another 2 weeks. But yeah, guys, this is it. This is what we built today. You add more textures and more things, and you know, it'll become something really hot. I really like this piece right here. It's turned out really nice. Of course, the colors aren't great, but you know, you do what you can with the time you got. All right, guys, we are almost 30 minutes over. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. I appreciate you guys so much. Appreciate you guys. Let's teleport into the metaverse, baby. You're doing my dancing gift? Oh man, thanks, Yukion. Hey, hologram. I've been doing some crazy stuff with hologram and Vox Machina, Vox Machina. Shout out to those favorite builders in the community. Thank you, Pickaxe Master Official Man. I hope you had a great stream, bro. And we will see you on the show soon. You guys don't know, but we will have Pickaxe Master on our show, I think sometime in August. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys. So tomorrow, we have, what do we have? It's time to look at our Sandstorm schedule. That's what time it is. Oh God. Oh, look at our builders. Official hologram just became first metaverse builder to reach 100 followers. I think that's something to be happy about on the Sandstorm official page. Why can't I ever find this schedule? He never pins it for me. He never pins it. I never see it. Make sure you guys are doing your game jam stuff so that deadline is coming up. We do have the Tower Game Jam due. I don't know. We got somebody coming in tomorrow. I have no what it is. Slater always plays these games on me. Bro, you had this here yesterday. I can never find this thing. Is this it? There you go. Okay. Tomorrow we have one rare coming in. So yeah, today's Wednesday. Oh no, shit! Today's Wednesday? I thought it was Tuesday. Oh, that's funny. I was like, happy Tuesday, and no one, wait a minute, and no one in this whole chat said, bro, it's Wednesday. Oh man, I lost the day. Darn. You know why? You know why? Because Professor went on Monday this week, and I usually go on Monday, but I went on Tuesday. But I have no idea what happened to Tuesday. Oh man. Okay. My wife didn't even tell me it was Wednesday. Bro, it's Wednesday. All right, guys. So tomorrow is Thursday. We have one rare coming. Yeah, they're doing some foodie stuff with it, Web3. I'm interested to see what's going on there. And then Friday we have Immersed VR, which is kind of like, I guess, what's that one game that's for the Oculus? Kind of looks like that. Interesting. We'll see. We'll see what they have to say. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Appreciate all of you. Love all of you. I want you guys to stay safe, be happy, positive, and keep building. Make sure you post the stuff in the Discord, and I will see you guys next week. Yeah, next week. Let's go. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye. Is anybody online? Can we raid anybody? Can we raid anyone? Let's see. Raid. Let's see if we can raid anybody. Why are we not in the sandbox, Slater Raid? We're in the talk show section. We need to fix that. That is bad. NFT Stadium. Okay, so no one's streaming. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Sand or no sand will probably be not next week, but the week after, or maybe next week. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. We'll let you guys know. Slater knows the schedule. But yeah, we love sand or no sand too, guys. We enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. Make sure you guys tune in for that whenever we're doing it. I think we're doing every 2 weeks. I think the last one we did was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, so we might be doing one next week. I don't know. But yeah, if you're there, make sure you join the chat. We're going to do a raffle, pick a random person, and someone's going to win the next $1 million. Alrighty, guys. Have a good one. Ciao.